I expect nothing less, to be fair. Tottenham Hotspur are a shit show, but they're my shit show, they're your shit show, they're everyone's shit show. And right now, I do not know how this saga, this phase, this incredible moment of Tottenham Hotspur history is going to end. What I do know is someone has tarnished their career, someone has tarnished their reputation, someone has tarnished their legacy, and potentially someone is being a bit sleazy with the contract. So, you know, 6 of these, half a dozen of the other. Someone's in the right, someone's in the wrong. We just don't know all the information. Hey, NarendraTheComic here. Right now we're just going to be talking about Tottenham Hotspur's transfer fiasco. And it is a fiasco. It's everything that I said before, because Harry Kane is seemingly, potentially, likely to leave Tottenham Hotspur. The problem is the way in which he's going about it is categorically wrong. Now, some people said, no, I can't really see him not turning up to training. I can't see him throwing out the baby with the bathwater. I can't see him throwing the pram out if he doesn't get his way. But it seems like Harry Kane in this moment in time is throwing a tantrum, a £200,000 a week tantrum. And I'll tell you, Kano, this is from a fan. I love you. You're my second favourite player at Tottenham Hotspur, behind Sonny. But other than that, you're Tottenham through and through, to be fair. You are like Mr. Tottenham Hotspur. And the fact you're doing this is a bit sad, but I understand from the monetary standpoint, from the career standpoint, why you're doing it. I still don't think it's the right thing to do. The crazy thing is, I do feel most fans were pretty okay with you going if you were going to go. But the way you're doing it has really turned some fans on you. I think it's more 50-50. Before it was like 80-20, people saying if he needs to go, if he wants to go, if he wants to win things, and he wants to win a lot of things and big things, then go. Like, fine, Daniel Levy, get the money you want and let him go. But now it's really split pretty evenly. There's people coming out the woodwork being like, get him gone, I don't want him at the club anymore. I'm saying, guys, he's still one of the best strikers in the world. If this deal falls through, like, he's going to be starting every single game as long as he's fit. It is just a crazy situation overall. And I don't think Kane is helping this. I don't think Daniel Levy is potentially helping this. If he did have a gentleman's agreement with Kane to let him go. Now, I stand on the side of Daniel Levy here. A gentleman's agreement is all fine and dandy, but at least get something on paper. Something. Like, a handshake isn't enough. It hasn't been enough for like 1,000 years, 2,000 years, 3,000 years. What do you think you're doing? Harry Kane being like, yeah, obviously. Boss, if you just let me go, then obviously, like, I'll go. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Plus, his agent is apparently his brother. And I'm not necessarily saying that's the wrong thing to do, but he clearly doesn't have a lot of experience in contract law or anything like that, or how to agree a good deal for his client, in this case, his brother, because he went and signed a 6-year contract with Spurs, and when that happened, everyone was like, wait, 6 years is a rather long time. Now, at that point, Spurs were kind of on the up and up. We win the Champions League every single year. We got to a Champions League final. We were second, third, fourth for 5 years at that point. So we were consistently doing decently without winning anything. And I think the question comes up, is Harry Kane a Tottenham legend? And for me, I would say yes, he is. Now, they've not won anything. So I think Ledley King is above Harry Kane in that one category there, because there are very few Tottenham legends like over the last 15 years. I can count them on my hand probably. Ledley King, Jermaine Defoe, maybe Robbie Keane, Gareth Bale. I wouldn't put Luka Modric in there. I'd put Moussa Dembele. I'd put Son. I'd put Kane. But there's not that many. I've probably left some people out. Vertonghen, Lloris, I'll add them. But other than that, I wouldn't say there's been that many like legendary players for Spurs over the last 15, 20 years. And because of that, I would say Harry Kane is a legend at Tottenham while not winning anything, just to restate that again. And I'd like to retract something I've probably said before, and most people have said, you know, when a player is super loyal to a club, a line gets thrown out there. And I'm not having this line anymore, this line of, oh, that player's been such a great servant to the club. I'm like, hang on a second. 1 second. One. That's finished now. Okay, my point is, what servant in the history of the world has been earning £200,000 a week? I don't know. But if you can find one, if you can find a job for a servant running £10 million a year, sign me up, I'll do it. But no, it's not a thing. Stop saying it, because it's ridiculous. It's crazy when you think about the money these people are on. And I think it's fine. I think it's absolutely dandy, because that's what the market is willing to pay. That's how it goes, baby. Make the money. But show up for training. Please. It's part of your job. It's part of your job. I'll tell you, most people, they would not be able to just be like, oh, I'm not showing up for work today. What? What? Excuse me? Excuse me, I'm ringing you up 16 times to find out why you're not at work. One day, maybe he's okay. 2 day, like, is he sick? Is she ill? What's wrong? Why are you not here? Why are you not here? So I'm saying, don't be doing these things. Please be back next week. It has to be then. You can't just be fluffing about in the Bahamas or Florida for like an extra week, all right? You can't. It's not possible. Now, I think the reason why is because you don't want to be playing City in the first game of the season. And I'm sure that you're going to have your way because you probably will not be fit. But now, Man City have just announced that they've signed Jack Grealish for £100 million. Now, I don't want to say that that's overvalued, but if Kane was being, you know, tabled at 110, 120, I mean, Jack Grealish is, it's up there. It's up there on the overvalued scale, I think. But who am I to judge? They want to pay it. I think he's a great player. I don't think he's a £100 million player. I think he's like a 50, 60, maybe. I can't see someone saying, yeah, Jack Grealish, 100 million. But City have done it. City have done it. City are probably saying we want him to be there for 7, 8 years. Maybe finish his career there. Win a lot of stuff. But because of that, that's a lot of money. I can't see Kane really going there for 130, 140 million unless there's like 2 or 3 players involved. And I'll tell you, most of those City players are not going to want to be coming to Tottenham Hotspur at this moment in time. If this was 2 years ago, maybe. Not now. I can't see it happening. The only player I'd probably want is Laporte. Like, if you could get Laporte, Levy, then maybe do this deal. Because Laporte is a great defender. Plus, we have a couple of good incomings in signings, so maybe this won't be as bad a season as it could be. And if we keep Kane as well, who knows? Who knows what could happen? I do think the realistic option here is Kane goes. But there is a chance now with this Grealish situation that he stays. Plus, the Lionel Messi situation with Barca isn't exactly sorted out. Like, he's taken a 50% cut. I don't know. I can't remember if he signed on for that. But that is a big reduction. And I'm not sure he's really happy about that. So I would not be surprised if somehow City pull it out of the bag and sign Lionel Messi on a free or for a minimal fee to Barcelona because they don't want to pay him his wages. And if they get Messi, they're not getting Kane because they can't afford the wages. No one can afford those types of wages. I know they got the oil money, but it's not renewable, you know, it's not a renewable resource, as they say, fossil fuels and all that, you know. So I think there's a chance that Messi and Grealish end up at City and Kane stays at Spurs, and maybe in January, maybe next year, Kane goes to City for like 70 or 80 million. I think it's possible. I don't think that's exactly gonna happen, but I think it could. And I'll tell you, Kano, just stay. I think at this point, you have to win the fans back, so it is what it is. That's my opinion. Cool. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel down there. If you didn't, Harry Kane himself gonna come after you. You don't want that. No, apparently he's a savage. You don't want that. You really don't. So just subscribe anyway to avoid that. I've been NarendraTheComic. You've been great. We'll see you next time. That's tomorrow. If you don't know, make a video every single day. Been doing it every day for over 1,000 days now. We ain't stopping till we get to 10,000 subscribers. So do subscribe. Pop back again tomorrow for some more quality shitty content. Because we're hashtag never not here. Just how it goes. Also bring the Pagwas. Pagwas means nonsense in Punjabi. And we also bring that. Bring a lot. Bring a little. Do a lot. Do a little. But we do indeed bring the quality shitty content on a daily basis. So see you tomorrow. More of the same. Slightly different, but essentially the very same. Once more. See you then. Skadoosh.